This is the Doctor continuing the Gloomhaven campaign playthrough, and we completed the first mission successfully without too much trouble in the last episode. And now there are two missions we could potentially do. There is this side quest over here, the Windswept Highlands. I can already tell just by looking at the enemies that this is a much harder mission because it's 3 like higher tier enemies. I've not done this mission before. There are 95 total possible scenarios in the campaign. And I've only played like some of them, so I've only seen a small amount of the content. But I know like really the difficulty is based on scenario and design and the strength of your mercenaries. My mercenaries are all level 1 and very new, so they're weak. And the later scenarios are in general just harder than the earlier scenarios. So instead, I am going to have to do the next quest mission, the story mission, core quest. You can see it. And this one is we have to kill the bandit commander and all his enemies. He's the necromancer right here. Look at this guy. This is what a real necromancer looks like, not like those Battle Brothers necromancers. Look at his health, 36 health, compared to like the regular enemies with 6 health or 9 health. These are zombies, by the way. So 36 health. This guy's a boss. He's also immune to a bunch of stuff, including stun. So we can't do the trick where you just stun lock the boss. But he isn't immune to too many other things. Like he's not immune to disarm, for example. He's not immune to poison or wound or other effects. So that is something good to keep in mind. Also, we're back in town, so we have a bunch more money, and I want to buy some more gear. For myself, I am going to acquire the poison dagger. It's just a very nice item for scoundrel in general. It's a one-handed weapon that allows me to add a poison to attack, and I can get it back if I long rest. That's what that icon means. I discard it rather than consume it. And now I have 2 gold, so I can't afford anything. Chag here, our brute, he is going to buy himself a warhammer. Fantastic. Look at how beautiful that weapon looks on you. This allows you to add stun to an entire attack action for melee attacks. And I have mostly melee attacks except for this spare dagger. That's my only range attack right now. And there are attacks I have that are AoE, like Sweeping Blow, for example. 3 attacks, or Skewer, or Leaping Cleave. But the real power of that Warhammer item is a combo with Trample on the bottom, where I move 2, and I can move through enemies to attack 2. And if I use my boots, I can move 6. So I could potentially target up to like 4 enemies. Or actually, I think the maximum is right now is 5 enemies and stun 5 and do 2 damage to each enemy. That is insane. That is like crazy good. So that's why the Warhammer Boots of Striding Trample combo is so strong. There are ways to like buff this even more if I had like better boots, for example. But I still have 10 gold left, so what can I get? Stamina potion is always a good choice. Health potion is also always a good choice. I have a necklace that heals me, which makes me value the stamina potion a little more. I could also use a power potion and really go all in on the AoEs. That's, again, not a terrible idea, but I think a stamina potion in the right spot could do a lot of good work for us. Like getting Provoking Roar back could be very, very strong. So Chag, get yourself a potion. And unfortunately, NECROMANCER here, he just can't really afford any of the stuff I really want for you. Like Cloaking Visibility could be useful. Piercing Bow would be nice. We just need to get you lots of money because your personal quest is just to buy stuff. Very fitting for a tinkerer if you think about it. Merchant class, yeah, I mean, he's a inventor, right? So he wants as many items as possible. And I need to kill vermlings. All right, we're gonna need to find some vermlings to kill. But let us next go do the city encounter. You decide to head to the Brown Door for the evening to enjoy a quadrille concert. That's the species of the Tinker. Corruption and crime run rampant in the bar, but the music is unmatching all of Gloomhaven. You are enjoying yourself immensely when you catch a glimpse of a man in a dark tattered robe near the back of the room. He appears to be handing vials full of red liquid to a second man. Well, should I further investigate the exchange between the men, or leave the criminal element alone and continue enjoying the show? Oh, I'm a scoundrel. I mean, I have to investigate what's going on with these two, right? Oh, reputation. Okay, so reputation is kind of like a meta progression thing, so I'm going to continue. You suddenly move in the direction of the men, monitoring their actions with your peripheral vision. You recognize the dark robes from the run-ins you have had with cultists in the area. As you get closer, you become convinced that the vials being traded contain blood. Grab the men and cause a huge amount of commotion as you fight to drag them outside and foil their dealings. You're able to hand them off to the proper authorities, but it may be a while before you're allowed back into Brown Door. The concert was ruined, but we got 2 reputation. Oh, are we like being goody-goody two-shoes now? So reputation is a meta concept where if you get high enough reputation, you can get a discount in the shop and affects the outcome of certain events. I don't know if, I mean, I was hoping to spy on them and like blackmail them or rob them or, you know, something like that. I didn't think I would like turn them into the guards, but apparently that's what we're doing. We're turning in cultists to the guards. Well, with that being done, there's nothing else to do except to head out towards the next quest against the bandit commander. There should be a road encounter. Yep. All right. Walking a path between a small grove and a steep cliff, you suddenly find yourself facing a massive group of fell trees blocking the road. The placement of the trees seem odd, and you have a wary, suspicious feeling about the whole situation. Clear the trees from the road. It is the best way through and will help other travelers. That seems like hard work. Take the time to find a way around the trees. That seems to me to make the most sense. You got a bunch of trees blocking the road. Like, that seems like there's some sort of ambush. I'm sure as we try to clear the trees, some men are gonna jump out and like try to rob us. So instead of falling into the trap, I'm gonna walk around. You head into the underbrush of the grove and get around the fell trees, but it is rough going. The growth is very dense and there are quite a few prickly thorns to contend with. Each character starts the next scenario suffering 2 damage. That is unfortunate, but 2 damage, we can deal with that. It's not that bad. It's not a permanent thing. We can heal that.
The stench of death and rotting flesh gets thicker as you kick past the corpses of your foes and head deeper into the underground burial site. Guided by the muffled sounds of conversation, you find your way through the maze of crypts and burst into a small room full of hard-faced bandits, all with bows at the ready. They're clearly guarding something. You must be in the right place.
Okey-doke. Let's see. Do the chest or okay, I am definitely not gonna kill 3 or fewer monsters, so that's pretty easy. I have no choice but to choose the other one. Workhorse or Streamliner gain 13 or more experience points during the scenario, or have 5 or more total cards in my hand. Thing is, this scenario, I might burn lots and lots of cards. If I'm gonna burn lots and lots of cards, it seems quite possible. Well, I'm just looking through. So that's 1. Okay, well, 4. So if I burn Shield Bash, Warding strength on the bottom. That's 3. Shield bash on the top. That's 5. Overwhelming assault. Okay, I think I can do this. I'm just not sure I'm gonna have 5 or more total cards. I might just need to use my cards very, very aggressively. 13 experience. I think I can manage that. Plus, it's good to have experience anyway. Die hard. Never allow your current hit points to drop below half. I mean, that could easily happen. Protector. Allow none of your allies to become exhausted. I think that's doable. Okay, let's. Let me go through and make sure I have the right cards that I want. Made a few small adjustments. I dropped proximity mine. I just don't think I'm going to be using that. I picked up a reinvigorating elixir instead. It's got a heal 3. And the bottom part, 1 adjacent ally may recover all their discarded cards. That could actually come in handy this scenario. I have a lot of healing, but that's not necessarily a bad thing for this mission. Oh, I do want a lot of damage too, but like the cards I'm dropping aren't good damage cards anyway. So like I'm not gonna trigger the effective proximity mine. That's just not like realistic. Although I can actually move the boss, so it's like there's a chance. But I don't see that as really being realistic. I could drop potables instead. But the top part is actually pretty good. So anyway, I also dropped a swift bow for throwing knives, which I think is just generally a better card. Don't think I need... Like, Trickster's Reversal could be real interesting if there are shielded targets, which there are not. And yeah, all right, and I didn't change anything on Chag, the brute here. All right, this seems good. Let's go ahead and get started. That sound was us taking some damage. We got 3 bandit archers and a bunch of traps that we could exploit. Fantastic. Okay, I've repositioned my characters. Turn 1, put myself, the scoundrel, in the middle. And then I'm going to go the usual smoke bomb flanking strike, just do some damage, pull one of these bandit archers onto a trap. The Tinker Gay Luke is going to do a hook gun and something quick on the bottom. I think it was going to do net shooter hook gun. Actually, we could do restorative miss hook gun. That seems better. Just get a little heal. Actually, no, let's do net shooter because I can't get the full value out of restorative miss. And I don't think I'm going to be using the bottom of net shooter, the top of net shooter right away. But let's go fast. So 19, 17. And then for Chag, the brute, I just want to go slow. I don't want to use any of my good cards right now. I'll probably take a hit from these archers, but it's fine. Overwhelming assault for the move on the bottom and balance measure just to do a bit of damage. I'm basically picking my 2 weaker cards here on the brute because these enemies are not very threatening. All right, they're gonna actually make a trap and they're gonna go ahead of me. These traps are not a bad thing. Let's be honest. Huh. I could push them through traps and cause problems. How do I want to do this? I don't know if this one will just okay, hold on. If you tab, the number on these archers matter. Is there any way to make this text stand out more? I mean, I can see it. This is bandit archer 1. This is 2 and this is 3, but I wonder if there's any display settings to advanced? I don't know. Okay, I might have to figure that out in a subsequent episode. If I hover over, does it tell me? Oh, yes, okay, it tells me right up in the corner of the card of the bandit archer. So it's 1, 2, 3. The game is deterministic. Like, you can know exactly what these enemies are going to do. It's always based on initiative, and if the initiative is tied, the enemy with the lowest number next to their card goes first. So this bandit will go first, and then this one, and then this one. And then I don't remember what the rules for movement are. If you're melee, they always try to move to attack you, and they'll always try to move to avoid obstacles if at all possible. If it's ranged, they try to move away so they're not next to you and then attack. So this one, if I pull this one over, this one I believe should put down a trap here. And then this one, I think just doesn't put down a trap. If I pull you over, this one puts down a trap here. This one puts down a trap here. Which is a problem, because what do I do with Shag, right? He's not gonna... We can't get to this one in the corner. We can't... Yeah, so I have to pull this one in the left corner. And then this one should make a trap like somewhere, and then I can just pull them through the traps. All right, let's do it. All right, and oh, I sped up the animation, but I don't know if we want to do that. Let's go a little slower. I think I slowed it down. I'm not gonna use my poison dagger. All right, there we go. Oh, +1, I love it. It's a kill right there. Beautiful work, as I know I would do. All right, he drawed a null, so no damage. That's great. And it did exactly what I thought, -1. So no damage either, and he wasn't able to drop a trap. This trap is 3 damage. Let's see, if I use hook gun to pull this one over, stun. Nah, I don't think I care about the stun. Let's just pull this brigand over the trap with damage. Like this. And then might as well immobilize it for next turn. And I can move up to get that gold on Luke here. He needs all the gold he can get. Now, I could use balance measure to push this brigand archer through the trap, although I have him immobilized. Can you push someone through immobilize? Is there a way to like quickly see that? I have no idea. Sure, it's in the help text somewhere. But if I move up here, though, unfortunately, I can't push that one, this one through the stun trap. I'm not sure I need to do any of that anymore, though. I just want to move up and do some damage to this brigand in the corner, I think. So I'm gonna, I mean, I'm trying to click here, right? But I can't push. He's already against the corner of the wall, so I'm gonna do that. Balance measure, 3 damage. 3 damage is something. Very good. And minor stamina potion won't do anything here. Okay, next turn. Throwing knives seem pretty good, but I will figure it out in a moment. Round 2. The plan is we open the door this round. I'm not going to be able to get the loot from these 2 archers, but I also don't really think that matters all that much. So, as myself, I'm going to use the upper part of throwing knives and venom shift to open the door. I'm probably going to stand in the door. That way I can throw both throwing knives at these 2 archers and do maximum damage, and we can see what else is going on. Then I can move up with Tinker Luke here and restorative mist to heal myself, and the brute Chag, and toxic bolt to kill the other archer. And then Chag is just gonna go super slow, use grab and go to move on the bottom, and then spare dagger to attack something, hopefully after everything else has moved. So let's get to it. Okay, brigand archers, range 4, target 2. Let's bust through the door.
You open the door to a large crypt littered with coffins. At the back stands your quarry. He fits the description, but there is something previously unnoticed in his eyes. A dark, otherworldly force. Who are you to think you can interrupt the work of the gloom? A dark energy engulfs his hands as he speaks. I will show you what you are dealing with.
Necromancer, huh? Oh boy, he's already gonna do that, huh? That is a problem. Okay, so this bandit archer elite is acting on 56 and he's gonna have a range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I stood here, he could attack me. If I stand right here in the door, he can't do anything. This bandit commander, I know what he's gonna do. There's a well, you're gonna see at the end of the turn, so no need for me to do anything about it. And then, so I have to stand here. That's easy. Skip the rest of the movement. Let's use the throwing knives. +0. That's exactly enough. +0. Okay, I mean, it can't be perfect. I don't think I need any of my cards back. Not sure what I'm gonna do. But I don't think I need any of my cards back just yet. And then with Tinker, let's kill that brigand with the toxic bolt. Move up and heal. All right, the 2 bandit archers at least can't attack. That's very good. Yep. So he's gonna open these doors that have zombies behind them. Now, the zombies are very slow and they shouldn't be able to do too much, but they are also zombies and hence problematic. I don't like the bandit archer elite. Like, I want to kill him even before killing the boss. He's like too dangerous to allow to live. So let's move. Gonna move, yeah, I think right here next to this obstacle. And we're gonna try to poison the boss before attacking him, but just do a basic throw. 3 damage, very good. Do I want any of my cards back? Not really. None of these are my good cards. Okay. Round 3. I am going to go quick with the brute Chag with provoking roar and leaping cleave on the bottom, mostly just to get the infused air so I can skewer next turn. Provoking roar to disarm one of these enemies. Depends on what the boss will do. He is not immune to disarm. Might also disarm the archer. We'll see. And then with the Tinker, I'm gonna moving, probably just gonna stun shot one of these archers and use Ink Bomb to move quick. And then as myself, I'm gonna go very slow to try to see what's going on and position myself the best possible way. So let's end the selection and see what happens. Okay, the zombies do nothing, which, oh no, the bandit commander is gonna reveal the next room already. That is horrifically bad. There's nothing I can do to stop him from doing that, though. Yeah, like the boot, I can't actually open those doors. What can I do? I can get up in his face and get ready to do damage. These zombies are just gonna have to like control somehow. I don't really see that we have another option. Alright, disarm. Extra damage. Beautiful. Do I want a card back? I might. I think I'm gonna go skewer on the top. But I don't think I need anything on the bottom. So, you know what? I don't need a card back. It's a pretty easy move with the Tinkerer. I guess there is one nice thing about the Bandit Commander opening the door. All the zombies in the other room are going to take an extra point of damage. Oh, if I had invisibility on the Tinkerer, I could put him here and just block the zombies with the invisibility cloak. But oh well. All right, move up. I'm going to stun the other Brigand. The one that matters less. -2 damage. That's a great draw on a stun, so I'm going to take that. All right, we can speed these animations along. The hotkey for speeding up the animation seems a little weird. Doesn't seem to be working very well. All right, well, whatever. Okay. I mean, I have to backstab here and sinister opportunity to kill this archer. I think it's pretty... Whoa, that was too quick. Okay, hopefully I turned it slower again. Is there like a more obvious place in this game to see what the movement speed is? I haven't figured it out. All right, well, anyway, sinister opportunity. -1, no problem. All right, this seems to be a good speed right now, how the game is going. So, kill that one. Do I want a card back? I don't know, I kind of like moving up with special mixture and then just flanking strike that boss. That seems pretty good. Alternatively, I could do throwing knives to do a little extra damage on that bandit archer and then move up with special mixture. But I don't care about like that little bandit archer. We can get him through incidental damage. Gotta start killing the boss. I like getting the flanking strike back. There's a golden opportunity. I could also go for backstab, but there's a reason why I don't want to do that, which I will tell you as soon as that happens. Okay. Round 4. I have a very, very sneaky plan for next turn. But first, I am going to move up with special mixture, poison the boss, and then flanking strike him for a lot of damage. Then Chag is going to follow up with Skewer on the bottom, and then Shield Bash on the bottom. I don't think it'll matter because my initiative is fast. All the enemies will try to target me, but you know, it is what it is. And then I'm going to move with Potent Potobos on the bottom. Yeah. Potent Poto and then Reviving Shock on the top just to do a little extra damage. Yeah. Seems good. I might do something different with Shield Bash to try to draw some aggro. We'll see. We'll see how things go. But this seems like a solid plan. Let's execute it. Ooh, he's going to summon a Living Bone Elite. I was a little afraid of that. And the zombies all moving. The bandit archer's attacking for 3 damage. We can deal with that. Living Bone Elite is not great. Skip movement, poison. This is why you have to kill the boss fast. He's gonna do stuff like this, summon adds and so forth. All right, 7 damage on the boss. That's very good. End my turn. Is there anything I could do to stop him? I can't stun him. I don't have any tricks. I suppose I could have gone slow in case he summoned a living bone and then my skewer would have hit 2 targets. But, I mean, there's just not a better option right now. -1, that's totally fine. Shielding myself won't actually do anything. This archer is going to target me for 3 damage. Quite unfortunate, but what can you do? But moving doesn't do anything either. I definitely, so the boss has to summon an ad next to him. So he can summon the ad back here, I think. I don't know if it's clockwise or counterclockwise. I think it's clockwise. So I think he's going to summon an ad right here. If I move out, he might summon an ad where the brute is, but I do not want a skeleton running amok. Much better to have the skeleton back there and the boss like safely over here blocking the way. That seems safe. So might as well activate the shield. There's like no reason not to. And I don't think I want any cards back. The other 2 abilities seem plenty good to me. Alright, so it turns out the skewer wouldn't have even mattered. Move up to draw some fire from the archer. Let's target the boss and then the bandit archer. Not going to use any of my other abilities just yet. Boss is down to 22 health. That's pretty good. Archer is down a little more health as well. There's a chest in the corner. If I could loot that at the end of the scenario, that would be fantastic. Alright, the living bone at least is stuck, doing nothing. And these zombies are going to shuffle forward a little bit, but they're not really making any progress towards us. Alright, 2 damage, I can take it. Okay, well, this turn I don't think we need to take a break because the moves are very straightforward. And what I'm gonna do is reinvigorating elixir on the bottom, and might as well do like enhancement field on the top to do a little more damage. Reinvigorating elixir. 1 adjacent ally may recover all of their discarded cards. And I'm literally gonna discard every card on either myself or Chag. So that's a perfect reinvigorating elixir to help keep me in the battle. That seems pretty good to me. All right, let's just do this. Okay, Bandit Commander, he's gonna move back and do some damage. Oh, this is very bad. Huh. Well, this is very bad. So he's gonna move over here and then target 2 guys. Then the zombies are all gonna move 1. But then the big problem is this living bone elite will move up and target 1 enemy with all attacks. Innate target 3. He's gonna do 9 damage. I can't actually like deal with that. Okay, what are my options? If I could get this myself here in invisibility, that would do it. But I don't know how I could do that. Why do you have to like move to? Do I have an immobilize of any sort? No. I think I have to use the bottom of warding strength and just tank the damage. Like I can't think of any other option. Okay, well, let's do it. Okay, a null draw. That is very bad. And I have to move with quick hands over here to target the banded archer. Ooh, I don't think I need the poison dagger. I might need to poison the living bone elite. Plus I could always draw a plus. Okay, +2, that works. And turn. I think I just have to use the bottom warding strength. Like, I'm just not seeing a better option here. I could warding strength to push him away, but what does that like do? Right? Like, it doesn't do anything. So it's gotta be a trample on the top. Okay. Down to 18 health, that's half. Warding strength on the bottom, and I do need to gain experience, so this is gonna get me experience. That's good. And I do not want any cards back, because now I can enhancement field to attack the boss some more. Wow, okay. Down to 13 health, this is very good. Question is, who do I want cards back on? I want them back on... I mean, I could even, of all crazy things, long rest. Actually not crazy. Myself. Okay, let me think. So the boss is gonna walk back here 1, and then like chuck 2 daggers. Then the zombies are gonna move and do nothing. But the living bone elite will move up and just whack away at Shag. So doesn't it make sense for Shag to get his cards back? And I can decide to long rest or other shenanigans. Thing is, I could also just quick hands. Chag will otherwise like short rest, which is totally fine. As long as I don't burn trampo on him, like, I'm good. I can move up and quick hands. Venom, not Venom Shiv. Sinister, not Sinister, up into the quick hands and Thieves Knack to do damage to that living bone elite, because we gotta kill that thing too. I think I can just recover my cards. Okay, well done, Luke. End my turn. Let's let the enemy move and then do their things. -1. I mean, the 1 damage, I'm just gonna receive it. Oh, warding strength, it's on the next source of damage. I'm thinking of a completely different card. I'm thinking of a card you get later. Right. That completely negates damage. This is just reduced damage by 1. Oh, that's, you're in a bit of trouble there, buddy, but you're okay. Receive 3 damage. You can take it. Yeah, Luke, you're all right, buddy. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, -2. That was good. +1, that was not good. +0. Well, we mitigated at least some of that, so that's something. Okay. Flamethrower. Actually, flamethrower harmless contraption this turn is pretty damn bad. But we could probably do something with it. I could also long rest or short rest and net shooter. I might actually have to do that. And then the Thieves Knack quick hands on myself, that's obvious. Have to short rest here. Sure, Spirit Dagger, don't need that. Okay, let me figure it out. Round 6. I am gonna greed a little on the Tinkerer and go for Flamethrower and Harmless Contraption rather than short rest. Just so I can use up both these cards, and I might actually use them. Flamethrower could be pretty decent here. If I stand right here, I can get the boss and the living bone. Or if I stand right, well, I have to stand exactly right there. But anyway, myself, I'm gonna move up Thieves, Knot, Quick Hands, do some damage to Living Bone Elite. I might, depending on what happens with the Tinker, with Luke, I could Flamethrower, Harmless Contraption, or I might even do it the opposite. I might Harmless Contraption on the top, Flamethrower on the bottom. Like, could be options. And then I'm just gonna Provoking Roar, Leaping Cleave to set up for the Skewer next turn here on the Brute Shag and go fast. All right, let's see. He's gonna summon another Living Bone Elite. Pretty worried about that. I can't stop him from doing it. I think I have to disarm this regular Living Bone. It's too dangerous otherwise. I could just jump back here and set up to attack the boss. It's not crazy. Not actually crazy. And I can get Provoking Roar back to disarm the other Living Bone. You know what? Let's do it. I'm pretty confident this particular Living Bone in the front is going to die, so I'm going to always run it out. That's not going to be a problem. Should I go here or should I go? No, I should go here, I'm thinking. Let him summon the Living Bone in the back. Seems better. Get movement. Let's get my Provoking Roar back. I know I may or may not even use it. I just want it to, like, we'll see. I might use Shield Bash, but I think I always get Provoking Roar back there. Oh boy, 2 of those elite Living Bones. Can it actually go and attack me this turn? Usually summons can't actually do anything on the turn they're summoned. Let's really hope that's true. All right, Quick Hands, Poison. You can apparently poison skeletons. Love it. Another null modifier. That sucks. Hope I didn't just put like Chagging a terrible position, but usually summoned enemies can't attack the turn they're summoned. So I really hope that's true. Yeah, okay, that's how it works. And then I'm gonna move up, and this seems like a good turn to Flamethrower. We're gonna use, like, the boss is the primary target here. Just gonna use everything on the boss, I'm thinking. Yes. Although, really, like, this Flamethrower inflicts wound, meaning enemies will take a turn of damage. And I have already drawn my -2. So if I draw -1, that would be a problem. Pretty good chance of drawing a -1. Okay, we'll use the power potion. Let's just be safe. I need that Living Bone dead. Good. Good Flamethrower. I like it. Boss is getting close to dying. All right, we gotta try to burst the boss down. Let's short rest here on Luke. I have no choice. Oh, this sucks, Burning Sunshot. I don't have the hit points. This is like one of the best cards. Oh, I mean, I have no choice, so. Okay, I think I might need to net shooter. And then on the top, and maybe reviving shock on the bottom just to heal. And then I'll figure out the other two characters' moves in a moment. Round 7. I want to try to kill the boss now. So I'll use Shield Bash on the bottom and Skewer on the top. Skewer should do a lot of damage, and Shield Bash will give me a little extra armor against this living bone. And then for myself, I was going to Smoke Bomb Flanking Strike. To Smoke Bomb on the bottom, move up, and Flanking Strike it. But now that I think about it, the Skewer should do like 6 damage. I'm actually going to Throwing Knives and then... Special Mixture? No, that doesn't make sense. Sinister Opportunity? There's nothing to move enemies onto. Maybe Venom Shiv for the bottom, and then I'm gonna net root Reviving Shock, probably try to heal with Reviving Shock, and net shooter. I want to target these 3, prevent them from doing any sort of nonsense. Yes, that seems smart. Okay, he's gonna move to the next room. These living corpses are all gonna do nothing. Fantastic. Okay. Let's target the elite living corpse, I'm thinking. The elite living bone is the most dangerous enemy, but it's got shield. Ooh, I don't like that null modifier. I don't like that at all. Okay. So we know where the next room is. He's going to stand right here. Just in case I don't kill it, which seems likely, I'm going to position myself to be able to attack him. Okay. Pierce with consuming the wind. Okay, I mean, I did ×2 to the living bone corpse up there. I can kill him with the net shooter. I actually really like that now. Zombies aren't going to do anything. Can net shooter. What if, like... Nah, okay, let's just do this. End the turn. And I could also Reviving Shock, but I don't mind burning some cards now. I do not mind burning 2 cards on the Tinkerer. Once you get the boss, the scenario is basically done. Okay, that's totally okay. And the Living Bone Elite is rooted. Let's actually heal up Chag, because I can just run away with Luke. He's burned quite a few cards already, but he'll be okay. Alright, Living Bone Elite just dies. Or not Living Bone Elite, the Living Corpse Elite. And there's only 5 enemies. Now we can very safely get all the loot and complete our objectives. Time to farm the rest of the mission now that the hard part is finished. Still a lot of zombies. Is a little concerning. Round 8. After killing the bandit commander boss, cleaning up the rest of these enemies should be fairly straightforward. Let's go with special mixture flanking strike on myself, poison this zombie, and stab it with flanking strike. That should do a lot of damage. Then I will have a lot of flexibility in between provoking roar and grab and go. Or we might come back here and disarm one of these zombies, or not quite sure, depends on what happens. We might have to disarm that living bone. I know the 4 move might seem like a bit of a waste, but you never know. It could come in handy. Also because like the other cards are more useful. And then on Luke, we're just gonna Toxic Bolt something and probably run away with Potent Potables. Okay. Yeah, Living Bone Elite is annoying, but... these zombies are going to muddle and immobilize, but that's okay, we can deal with that. Very nice work. I'm just doing the most phenomenal damage. I can go fast next turn, so muddle and immobilize, huh? Alright, that's fine. Then I can go invisible next turn and really mess them up. I mean, this is the only thing that can attack this turn. So it makes sense. Just standing in the corner. That seems to me to make sense. Or I can stand here. Muddle, immobilize, target one adjacent enemy. Move. They're gonna come up and do that, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put myself in the corner here. Give movement, provoking roar, just do a bit of the disarm, prevent that damage. And here, it's gonna poison the living bone. It's the most dangerous enemy. Then move back to start getting some of this loot. Okay. Ugh, they're doing who knows what to me. But that's okay. We can deal with all this nonsense. Let's go fast. Can't actually move. So we'll just go the fastest we can. And then probably Sinister Opportunity. No need to use Backstab right now. Seems like a good time for a little bit of healing. Maybe Restorative Miss, Harmless Contraption, and then we'll go... I mean, Balanced Measure is just useless right now, so... Gotta be the other two. They're gonna heal themselves, but my poison will prevent him from healing at least. Living corpses are not really doing much. So... I could force them to move, but what would be the point, right? Just... So Muddle is a debuff, and I'm forced to draw 2 cards with modifier cards with disadvantage. And Immobilize is pretty self-explanatory. So I'm gonna draw 2 and then pick the worst of the 2, which of course sucks. Let's target that one. Aha! So you see that? The ×0 curse? So I had a curse card in my deck. In fact, the scenario, it says right up here, all mercenaries start with 3 curses. And they're just these negative cards shuffled into your modifier deck. They do go away permanently once you draw it. Once you draw it, it doesn't come back unless you get cursed again. So I basically have 3 extra chances to draw null cards. That's why I was holding off on using my biggest, best burn attacks, because you do not want to like burn something like Overwhelming Assault, and then have the entire damage roll just be wasted on a curse, if at all possible. If you're like losing and you have no choice but to gamble, like then you do it. But unless you have to, don't do it. Or if you have advantage, it's a lot safer. You could draw a curse and a null card, or 2 curses, and you're screwed that way. But the odds, I'm sure, are very low of that happening. You just gotta take those chances. Plus, like when you're AoEing with the Tinker, you draw so many modifiers. The odds of like just drawing 2 like null ones are so low. I think you're fine. I'm gonna skip that movement, and it's very important I use the cloak. So when I use invisibility cloak, I'm treated as an obstacle, and these enemies, I think they will try to move towards Luke here, but they can't get him. So, and might as well like heal myself. Why not? Just sitting on 1 HP for too long. All right, that living bone is going to do some damage and then heal itself. But when you're poisoned, no matter what the heal is, you just get rid of the poison. So he got rid of his poison, but it didn't heal him that much, so that's fine. I got max value out of warding strength on Shag. That's very good. So that should be more experience. Let's hope for the another curse out of the deck. I just got very, very lucky against the boss. I didn't draw any curses against it. You usually draw some curses, so I was like, okay, let's push one. The zombies tend to be slow, so we'll push them back. Hopefully he can't do anything next turn. Okay, I can long rest, and these zombies, they're all pretty slow. So I can just run away. Some of their moves are fast, but shouldn't be that worried about it. Let's just short rest here. Shield bash. Sucks to burn it. But I'm not sure. I can always burn trample and overwhelming assault for a quick 4 experience. So I think we're okay. Yeah, I need 6 more experience. We can do Broken War, Leaping Cleave, and to set up for a skewer. That seems to make sense. I'd also just short rest, but I don't really think I need to. All right. Yep, zombies are very slow. What's this thing gonna do? Ugh, a lot of damage. Is there actually anywhere I want to go to? I don't think so. Actually quite happy right over here. Oh, whoops. I meant to move to get the air. I should have done the... You have to move to get the air effect. I could just restart the round, but whatever. I'm gonna do that. I don't think it's worth it. I've already won the scenario basically at this point, so do a little damage here. Ooh, ×2. I love it. Well done, Luke. Critical hit. I could start running back here to think about picking up all that loot at this point. So why don't I step here? Okay, what card do I not want? I'm not seeing much use for Sinister Opportunity anymore. Yo, Thieves' Knack. Throwing knives. Nah. I just want to start moving in. Round 11. Short rest here on Luke. Burn Toxic Bolt. That's totally fine. I kind of want to run him back here to like loot. And oh, he's just like a little bit short. So why don't we do a restorative miss or potent potables enhancement. Use restorative miss. That'll be fine. Mostly to attack on the top with enhancement field. Then I'm gonna try to get Workhorse. So we're going to do Trample on the bottom and show off the Warhammer Trample combo. Skewer on the top. And then as myself, I might just running and try to go loot and finish off things that aren't dead. So actually I should go very slow because of that. Oh, is there any way I can go? Let's go restorative miss enhancement field first. Okay. So what are they doing? Some annoying abilities, but I don't think any of that really matters. Wow, just such good draws. +2 on Luke. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna start setting up. The living bone healed itself a lot. Wow, 5 damage. Okay, that is actually a problem. I'll stick to the plan. 1 experience. And then I can add the boots for maximum movement. And then come back. Huh. Hold on. No, I really want to stun the living bone. I gotta stun that thing. It's so dangerous. Okay. Use the Warhammer. And then do a gigantic... Wow! They're all stunned, so that's good, but... Let's Venom Shiv this one. Probably should have actually Venom Shiv the other one. Because I need to get to the chest. Alright, it's fine. Flanking strike, backstab. Backstab will get me on the chest, no problem. Oh, look at how good quick hands would be here, but I want the chest, and I can get the loot another way. Stand right here, put on bows. Unfortunately, I can't use hook gun. It has to be 1, 2, 3, like that. Yep, something like this. I could just burn the harmless contraption for a bit of experience. Seems smart. All right, now I need to use grab and go and balance measure. Huh. Actually, okay, I know what to do. Living corpse suffer damage. That's fine. We're gonna flanking strike to kill the zombie. Whoa, okay, okay. Another curse. Highly problematic. Stay put. Might as well summon the harmless contraption. Get a little extra experience. And then we're gonna grab and go, come back. This, even though I'm moving backwards and forwards, is gonna count as 4 move. So that should be 4 damage on balance measure. Very nice. And, oh right, I have a amulet that heals myself a little from that. I love it. Okay, I need to run up and loot. Do I literally not have enough movement? Okay, I can use like smoke bomb, quick hands to do it. All right, good. Then hook gun, ink bomb, pretty self-explanatory. Short rest. Yeah, I don't need grab and go anymore. Okay, I don't actually want to kill that thing just yet. We're gonna provoking roar, and then set up I'm gonna burn skewer on the bottom just for the experience. Okay, provoking roar to disarm. Good. Move here. No, here. Just get that experience, 3 gold. Then let's do a quick hands move up. Skip the attack. And then move on to the chest. What do I get? Treasure chest. 10 gold. Very good. Scoundrel's the best at looting. Luke did a good job with looting as well. All right, now I think I can finish that living bone off. Short rest, doesn't really matter what I burn. Okay, any sort of attack I do should kill it. I actually want to make sure that Chag gets the attack. Leaping cleave to attack. Alright, that seems good. Might as well heal. Not that it matters, the scenario's over. I wonder if I can get all the gold. Probably. He's gonna target all his attacks on me. Okay, so I'm gonna actually skip my attack and just take the damage. It's actually very important Chag does the final blow. Oh. Okay. Then let's do a leaping cleave. -1, totally okay. And that should be the last point of experience. And move Chag on top of that gold. Well done, everyone.
Sifting through the carnage left by the battle, you find a cache at the back of the room, containing the scrolls you were hired to collect. You can't help but rifle through them a bit, but find that the writing upon them is in some unknown archaic language. One thing that does jump out at you, however, is a map of the northern countryside. A bend in the Still River is clearly marked as a point of interest. Contemplating whether you want to find out more about this so-called gloom, you decide that the spot could be a point of interest for you as well. But that can be forgotten for the moment. You pack up the papers and head back to Gloomhaven to collect your reward.
Okay, and we completed all the battle objectives. Fantastic. Let's see. Enemies killed, 6. I did a lot of killing blows, but Chag, the brute, actually did the most damage. He took the most damage. That's not a surprise. He's a tank. And Luke healed the most. He also did the second most damage. Only 1 behind Chag. I really, I didn't really do too much except loot, like a bunch of chests and stuff. But I took the least damage. That should really be the record right there. Okay, back to town.
Meeting Jegsera once again at the Sleeping Lion. You hand over the papers and are paid the agreed upon amount. You know, she whispers to you softly under the bustle of the tavern. If you're interested, I may have another job for you. A tribe of Inox in the Dagger Forest has ransacked a couple of my caravans headed to the capital. I told the militia, but they do nothing. She spits. I can point you in the direction of their encampment. If you can make an example of them, I will pay you even more. She places a crude map of the forest on the table and stands up, her jewelry clinking with the movement. Come find me when it is done.
All right, and then prosperity. Prosperity has been influenced by your actions. Once prosperity is gained, Gloomhaven's wealth will increase. Increasing Gloomhaven wealth will unlock new items in the merchant shop. It will allow you to create new characters of a level equal or lower to the current Gloomhaven wealth. So basically, it's like a meta level mechanic. It's kind of like, you know, in Darkest Dungeon, or no, Darkest Dungeon 2, I guess. All the roguelikes these days have like, you kill enough stuff, you earn some experience for the next unlock. That's what this is, except like better. Inox Encampment. And then Cryptid Dam, we got 2 new story quests. Did some more work on the Eternal Wanderer for Chag. We now all have a lot more money, which is fantastic. And then look at these quests, Inox Encampment, and then this is Cryptid Dam. Maybe that's what we're gonna do next. Cultists, demons, oh my, crazy stuff. But that will have to wait until the next episode. Thank you for watching.